Hello everybody and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Aries today. Okay Aries, so we're going to be doing a should I stay or should I go reading. This can be about a relationship, a job, whatever comes out in the cards really does dictate typically what it is, unless it's like so nebulous you can apply it to any situation, but either way, it could be either of those things or a living situation, wanting to move, whatever. Okay, so should you stay or should you go? I'm going to cleanse the space and your cards, or my cards, the cards that will provide the reading for you. And within the body of the reading, we'll be looking at what is holding you back from progress in this current situation, what to expect if you stay, what to expect if you go, what is blocking you from moving forward, and also what is supporting you. Okay. And keep in mind, Aries, that these are general readings. Another special thing to note is that at the end of this reading, you may or may not have an answer. I'm not here to tell you yes or no. I'm here to give you information about the energies surrounding your current situation, which gives you more information to make a decision for yourself, okay? And keep in mind that if this reading doesn't quite resonate with you, check your other zodiacal placements. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If there's more than one energy that pops up in the reading, keep in mind that it can be flip-flopped. And comment, like, subscribe to the channel, because these readings are free for you. And so what helps me is getting a comment and a like in order to boost the algorithm and all the things. Everyone is very aware how the internet works, how these social media platforms work. And with that, please do the needful to help out your host. Okay. Even if you didn't think that the reading resonated, there could be other folks out there who would see it, who might not see it otherwise. So boost that visibility for me. All right, thank you. Okay, now we're going to get into it. Spirit, I invite you in respectfully. Invite you in and request a message for Aries for their greatest and highest good at this time. Thank you. Okay, this is for Aries. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, we have the Star. So there's a lot of hope and healing connected to this situation, or perhaps you're seeking hope and healing through this decision that you would make. You could have been feeling as though your wishes and dreams have been a little bit out of reach as of late. That's a possibility. But we have the star here at the bottom of the deck, and let's get on with your reading. Okay, so Aries, straight away I see your current situation. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let me get my notes here. Very nurturing, abundant. You know, you could be married here, could have some, or in some sort of partnership, and really have all the things that you've ever wanted, you know, but through your work ethic, through, you know, perhaps you're really good at managing money, things of that nature. Okay. But abundant, nurturing, you know, you've grown everything in your life with the strengths that you have. Okay. Now, that's your present situation. What is blocking you from moving on? The King of Pentacles. That tells me that this is your partner. This is your person. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. That's what's blocking you from moving forward. What currently supports you? King of Cups. As we clarify, we'll look into what this energy is all about. King of Cups, supporting you in this situation. You know, a sense of love, like there's a lot of love here, a lot of emotional maturity, compassion, understanding. There's also an element of, you know, a lot of feelings being there, but they might not always be spoken of. Okay? But there's a lot of love here that is supporting you. What to expect if you stay? The Lovers. You would be staying in your partnership. Okay, at this point I'm like, what's the problem? Just based on what I can see right now. See, because the should I stay or should I go question is something we ask ourselves when we're in a situation or an environment that's not quite meeting our needs. So, you know, by looking into the Queen of Pentacles, we could maybe get more information on that, on like where you're at right now, like what are you holding? What are you dealing with? That could give us more information on as to why you're even asking yourself this question. Okay. What to expect if you stay? The Lovers. What are the benefits of staying? Ten of Pentacles. Stability. You have everything you need. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles together have built a long-term, you know, very stable partnership for themselves. And this can also be like, we have all the things we ever need, and we're also managing a lot with one another. You know, perhaps there is a lot of love here, but in the effort to keep managing everything, you know, the home, the car, the jobs, the kids, if you have kids, you know, volunteer work, PTA, like any kind of like all the things that your life comprises of, your money, banking, everything. That's a lot to hold down. And sometimes I know that married couples, because the King and Queen of Pentacles are like commonly referred to as the married couple, that's the archetypal energy. And it's a divine counterpart. You're both here, right? So there could be a lot of love here with the King of Cups and the Lovers. So much love. But a lot of times when we get bogged down in all the material and all the 3D stuff, which is Pentacles, that can really take us out of our cup energy, and we could be lacking in intimacy, in not just sex, not just, you know, physical intimacy, but emotional intimacy, connecting, talking to one another. And so like with the King of Cups, there could be a lot of love, but that you might not have been talking about it all. Okay. What is blocking me from progress in this situation? 8 of Wands. What's blocking you is any kind of messages that are either coming in or any messages that you're holding back. This indicates communication. So perhaps you have brought up or your partner has brought up the topic of whatever the issue is. Maybe it's and whatever the issue is, okay? And, maybe that conversation can be difficult. Maybe somebody's shutting down in the face of that conversation, okay? That's what's blocking you from progress at this time. What to expect if you leave? Discontent and unhappiness. Like I get the sense with this card being in that position that even though you're here listening to this reading, if this is resonating with you, there's a part of you that doesn't even want to see whatever your should I stay or should I go situation is as even an option. It's basically something where it's like, here's the hand of opportunity handing you a cup, a new emotional experience, and you're just kind of like, nope, I ain't even looking at that. I don't want that. Meh, So that is what to expect if you leave, is discontent, boredom, and upset feelings. Okay? What are the benefits of leaving? Page of Swords. Okay? Page of Swords, you get to pursue a new avenue of study. That's a possibility. You get to keep looking at somebody's social media. You get to initiate a conversation. So we'll look into this because this is interesting. Okay. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps there's just a chronic issue between you guys that you keep talking about, but you might keep talking about a particular topic. Sometimes folks call these chronic problems, right? There's like typically, one chronic problem, one area could be, it's usually money or sex. Money, sex, or, something else. Okay, I'd like to not be tangled up in my clothes. Here we go. Let's see here. Queen of Pentacles. What is going on? What is going on with the Queen of Pentacles? What's going on with you, Aries? I would imagine your partner's either a water sign or an earth sign. You might have a child. Pages represent children as well. So that could be what are the benefits of leaving? Perhaps you want to have a kid and they don't want to have a kid. Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords. So you have really been in your head about this because the Chariot's right in the middle, and the Chariot is something is our we're embodying how we're going to move forward in our life. In the story of the tarot, the Chariot is actually synonymous with like a newborn baby, like the soul has now entered the body. Okay? And so that's just something that came to me after I'd said what I said, but I don't want to get too stuck on any one particular narrative. So you want to have a discussion here with the Page of Swords. And we have the Page of Swords here, we got the Page of Swords here. Two different decks at the beginning and at the end. And like I said, you know, pages represent children, can represent children in the tarot. So, but you've been in your head about this, really, really thinking a lot about it. What does your counterpart think? I mean, if at the very least, you definitely want to have a conversation about this, because the page is also they stand for an important conversation that we need to have. And it's usually like, you know, it's a small gesture to initiate, right? There could be a part of you that's really been in your head about how do I bring this up? And so then feeling very vulnerable and very like a kid, like a child, you know, like, how do I bring this up? I'm kind of scared to have this conversation. And in any sense, it's about like the main energy around it is moving forward and how you're going to embody your life, you know. Okay, King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So this tells me that your King of Pentacles has been pretty guarded when it comes to this issue. They probably don't even want to deal with it. And they're being guarded against you. They're being defensive. Because we have Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. That says defensive energy with the Queen, okay? And then we have the Knight. So that tells me that there's something you guys have been wanting to do, wanting to plan, and moving your family forward, moving your lives forward. We want to make the next step, right? But, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is very, 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 very slow-moving energy. It's the only knight in the tarot that's like essentially not really moving. So that says to me that the King of Pentacles, whoever that is, it's an energy. In this case, your partner is defensive, and these defenses are slowing the gravy train down, man. Slowing down the chariot. Okay, let's see. What's the King of Cups? Let's look at the King of Cups. Is this, you know, not just, but, you know, is this somebody else? This is just an energy here? I mean, maybe despite this defensive energy and this slow-moving process, it's like you guys know that you both want to move forward together. You know, you want to move forward together. At least that's what it looks like right now. Now this is This is supporting you, this energy, the King of Cups, that's supporting you. So we have the Empress, the Magician, and the Five of Swords. That is having conflict. The Empress is the mother. She's pregnant in the card. This is very specific now. I get a sense that this could possibly be about, let's have a baby, let's have a baby, let's have a baby. And he's like, okay, we'll have a baby. And then, but there's defensive energy when you bring it up and blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, they're saying yes, your partner's saying yes, but they're not doing it, you know? So there's a lot of love here. This is supporting you. In this context, it's the love that's supporting you. Like, you don't want to go, right? But this conflict is about manifesting a baby or growing something. And who knows? Maybe it could be a flesh baby. It could be a different kind of baby. Maybe you really want to start a business together. And you're like, let's do this thing. Let's move forward. We got all the pentacles we need. And it's like they're dragging their feet. But you're wanting to you guys are wanting to manifest something, because I see that they do have buy-in. They want to do it, but you want to do it faster. Like, you're ready to rock right now. This person is not moving as fast, and they're being defensive when you try to talk about it. Okay. So despite the love is, you know, the stronger energy. We do have conflict around this manifestation and how it's going to grow, when it's going to grow, you know, when you guys are going to put your plans into action here and use all your tools to make it happen. Okay. Okay, what to expect if you stay? The Lovers. Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. So what to expect if you stay, you'll still have your love relationship, but your partner is going to still be working a lot, because that's the King of Pentacles. Right? It's like a lot of people, then they work a whole heck of a lot to keep and sustain, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, all the stuff, all the tangibles that life has. And sometimes when you have more abundance, it's like, that's exciting, that's lovely, and hopefully there's opportunities to share that with other folks in your life and all of that. But it can also mean that somebody works ridiculous hours too. So, and then with the Knight of Cups here, you know, the Knight is somebody who's very romantic, in love with love, and, you know, like, perhaps what to expect is that you would stay, you know, your partner would continue to work, you guys would continue to have like everything you have ever wanted, and, you know, maybe your person's love language is giving gifts, right? Giving romantic gifts, romantic gestures, you know. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that, yeah. Yeah, or maybe this is like you both continuing to try for a baby or whatever the case, right? I mean, so I don't want to go to commit, like, I don't want to rigidly tie the story to one particular thing, but there's something that you guys are wanting to grow and wanting to do, and there is conflict about that. But you guys are a team around it. Just one of you is moving a bit slower. They could even still be kind of defensive around the topic, being like, "Oh yeah, I do," but their actions, maybe they're avoiding, like, like, say if you're trying to have a baby, okay? If you're trying to have a baby and it's time to, it's like that special 4-day window. Oh, I can't, I got to work, right? That's the Knight of Pentacles energy coming in to kind of slow down the process. And yeah, I'm working a lot. Okay. What are the benefits of staying? We did that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the benefits of staying. I swear, I'm like looking at this and I'm just like, can I even count? Okay. Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. So, I mean, geez, you guys get a lot of praise and accolades. There's the Lovers are here twice, and then we got the King of Cups in here. Like, there is so much love between you guys. Like, this is not, I don't even want to call this like, should you stay or should you go? Because I'm like, how on earth could either one of these people leave the other one, because there's just so much love here. There's so much love here. And the benefits of staying is you have stability, you have your love relationship, and you or both of you get a lot of attention for whatever it is you guys are successful at. I mean, this could very well be, you guys could like be some kind of, have some notoriety in your community and be like a power couple here. That's something very, there's something kind of bougie about it. But I mean, geez, that's really strong, beautiful energy. Just a stable home with your partner, beautiful. And something tells me this person might even dote on you a lot with the King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Like, you get a lot of love from this person. Okay. 8 of Wands. What is blocking me from progress in this situation? I'm going to take that. There we go. Okay. So what is blocking you from progress in this situation? We have the 8 of Wands, okay? And that's clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So what's blocking you is that maybe you're not having this conversation because this is withholding. And these are messages. The Eight of Wands is communication, but this is withholding. And this is truth. You're withholding your truth around the new thing you want to embark upon. Your new inspiration, the new direction that you want to take for you guys. Or even for yourself, you know. But I'm not too sure. Like if it is in fact you guys are having struggles like in discussing and planning on growing a family or growing a business or publishing a book, whatever, like some sort of creative thing, doing a thing together. Maybe this is a part of you that's like, well, I'm going to go out and do this myself. I'm going to do it on my own. This is beginner energy, right? But it's also a page, which is like kids, and we got 3 pages on the board right now. Okay. What to expect if you leave. Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Moon. Okay. So what to expect if you leave is the Four of Cups. So that's feelings of disappointment, you know, boredom, but also just like disappointed. Like, no, I never wanted this. Like, I wanted this, whatever this thing is, but I didn't want to have to do it by myself. Like, I don't want to go it alone. And with that, if you leave, you could expect to be by yourself and really be consulting your inner guru around all your situation. And you can also expect that, yeah, you'd have the Ace of Pentacles in hand, right? So perhaps this is starting a business, but whatever the new opportunity, the new seed that you're going to plant for your long-term growth, your long-term stability, your new direction, like basically starting a new garden, right? Ace of Pentacles. For your tangibles. See, that's the thing. This is connected to your tangibles. So this very well could have been a business. But, you know, if you leave, you're like, I didn't want to do this on my own, but here you are with the pentacle, and this is solo energy, solo journey. And there's the Moon. There's a lot of fears around going off and doing this by yourself, okay? Because you don't know what to expect. You know, you may be thinking, can I do this alone? And with the Moon, it's like not all is revealed as of yet. So, you know, leaping out on your own, it's like, of course, because now we're getting into the future aspect here, right? The possibilities. Okay. Page of Swords. This is what are the benefits of leaving. Page of Swords. So also beginner energy. Page. Beginner energy. And it's of the swords, so, you know, an intellectual pursuit. Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it says, what are the benefits? So this is what to expect if you leave, but then what are the benefits of leaving? And since we have the moon here in this position, it would appear that this is kind of taking, like, what are the benefits of leaving? You would pursue a new intellectual pursuit. You would be starting over, but you would be walking away from this Two of Cups and basically going back to the drawing board on how to grow your pentacle, your opportunity. Because we had the Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is walking away. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So that would indicate to me legal matters, and in this context, a divorce. That's so crazy. The last reading I just did was about a separation too. And I'm not going through that, like, actively. Because, sometimes it's like if you get a bunch of repeated topics and repeated readings, it could actually reflect what the reader's actually going through. Let me see if this mic's still on. It is. This is really something. So the thing is like, yeah, what to expect if you leave? You don't really know because the moon is here, but you'd be doing it by yourself. And the benefit would be you would get to start over and reevaluate how you wanted to do something, but it would require you walking away from your Two of Cups. It could be, let me take that back. It could be, but this is what if you leave? What if you leave? Wait a minute. Ooh. A whole other storyline popped up. Leaving a company together and starting your own business with your partner. And maybe this, should I stay or should I go? What if I leave? You might have to take a financial hit if you leave. That could be the disappointment. But, with the Two of Cups, maybe you guys would be walking away together. Because there's just way too much love here to be like, peace. I don't know. That's not so I think that might be it. But you'll know your story. In summation, we have a couple, so much love, wanting to move forward, and I'm getting the sense of move forward together on a shared goal. And the Queen is ready to go, ready to put this manifestation, put this plan into action. The King is kind of pumping the brakes and it doesn't look or feel like he's entirely ready. Yeah. And could possibly be you leaving on your own and doing this on your own. Starting over, starting from scratch, either by yourself or with your person. Because if it's like the other thing where it's like the two lovers leave together, leave a company or to start their own rival business, whatever the case may be, but yet the justice is here. And so that's like a divorce. Or you guys could work in the legal field. That could be something as well. And I'm not trying to just throw, spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. That the summation that I just offered you is what I'm seeing. I don't know specifically, but it could be either of the things I've already mentioned. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries, for the tarot portion. So I'm going to give you some oracle cards. Okay. Some nice little messages. Grizzly bear, power. And like what did I say in power couple? Okay. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Yeah. There's definitely a goal. There's a full-on goal in mind here. Accepting my imperfections. Today I will tell myself that who I am is okay and that what I'm doing is good enough. Of course I make mistakes and get off track sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm not as good as everyone else. No one is perfect, and that's just fine. Okay, allowing things to happen, and I'm going to pull this one. Let things happen without worrying about the significance of each event. I will trust that this will bring about my growth faster than running around with a microscope. I will have faith that my lessons will reveal themselves in their own time. Chamomile, stability. Even on a cloudy day, the sun is shining. It is just, Even on a cloudy day, the sun is shining. It is just obscured. Chamomile reminds you that even when faced with challenges and difficulties, your soul's warmth, serenity, and equanimity is always within reach, soothing and calming, helping you to weather any storm in a relaxed, harmonious state. Very nice. I like that a lot. It's kind of like keep the faith, like it's okay. This confusing time and cloudy time is just temporary. I got this one last time for the last person. The last sign, which was Pisces. Okay, I am in control. Which is pretty much the opposite of like one of these. Okay. You are seated in the cockpit of your life and you serve as its brave and fearless pilot. If you experience turbulence, remember your position at the controls and adjust accordingly to navigate through any trials and tribulations with ease. You have full command of your destiny. Okay. Okay, Aries, well, that is what I have for you. I hope that this reading helped, and I will see you next time. Okay, thank you. Bye.